What's up, guys? Welcome back. Side Broadcasting coming back to you guys again here today at Martinsville this time for race number 8 of the season. I kind of expect Martinsville to be crazy. I hope it's not. I hope it's not like Bristol. I really want the standings to kind of go normal a little bit. You know, Gill and Gregson inside the top 20 after 8 races. Reddick outside the top 20 after 8 races. Not ideal. But they're not crazy. I mean, they are fairly realistic. I would say, Stenos could drop a little bit. Gibbs, Suarez could drop a little bit. But hey, that's why the game decides everything, right? Larson, 5 top 5s in the first 7 races, 5 top 10s for Hamlin and Larson. No DNFs. That's kind of why they're so far out. Second they get a DNF, the rest of the field's going to close right in on them. Like Elliott, Busch, Chastain, those guys right behind them that are quite a bit behind them. They all have a DNF. Suarez doesn't. He also doesn't run the best. That's why he's 9th. Second he DNFs, he'll drop a little bit. Jones, LaJoy, Gregson, when they DNF, they'll drop a little bit. But, hey, I'm excited. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what gets done in Martinsville. And then I believe I'm going to start doing some contract negotiations with drivers. I'm going to start, we're almost 10 races into the year. Charters might trade, buy, sell charters. We'll see what happens. But we can have as many as 42 drivers in the field. 43 counting us. We're not racing, at least not yet. I don't plan to race, not yet. But let's go in here to Martinsville. Same field as last week. We'll let that go. Go right to qualifying. It's a short track. I like short tracks if we can race a little bit. Hamlin, Truex, Bell, 3 Gibbs, Elliott, Larson, Hendricks, Chastain, Blaney, Reddick, Busch. Same old. And then at the back, pretty much the same old. Oh, I'm blind. Well, yeah, I'm blind. Okay. Who's on pool? Hamlin.
Drivers to their cars.
Here we go at the shortest track on the game. You need the brakes. You need to not run into anybody. Here we go. Gibbs cars have looked very good this year. Hamlin, Truex, and Bell, they have looked extremely fast. Definitely some favorites for the championship, that's for sure. But anything can happen. Gotta do spectator mode. Always. At least in Martinsville. Here we go. Hamlin's good here. Elliott's good here. Let's see what happens. They have history here. Green flag's in the air. Into that first corner. Inside line, pretty dominant. Gotta go through the field here. Alright. Looking pretty good. See what happens. Bristol looked good as well, so the first lap, that was it. Okay, alright. Not too shabby. If it's not a wreck fest, this could be the best racing track on the game, potentially. I don't care about wrecks. Just not a wreck fest. And we got a wreck. Austin Cindric is going to DNF probably again. Oh my gosh. The 34 sent it into the corner, dumped him. Stenhouse in it. Nothing crazy, but interesting. Oh, this could get insane. Let these guys figure it out for a little bit. Okay. Nobody lap down yet. Alright, looks like everybody was still in the lead lap. No DNFs. Cindric's off to he's all the way down to 30th in our standings. Quite a bit behind 29th. It's not a good start for them, but no lap cars, so it'll be single file restart. Hamlin, Truex, see what happens. We'll ride along with L80's fourth, Elliott Larson, right around that area. So a single file restart means we could be lapping guys pretty soon. Okay. Logano, Busher, right there. Pretty normal running order so far. Cindric's got a ways to go if he wants to rebound to a decent day. But yeah, getting some green flag laps, and I hope to get at least 20 laps. Because then that tells me we can get a run in here. Bristol, it just wasn't happening. We couldn't get 5 laps in. I think we had one run that may have been 5 laps. That was it. It was just really bad. But can't wait till we go to a road course. Just wonder how that would look. Hamlin looking quick, trying to take the point lead away from Larson. 10 points behind him. If Hamlin wins, Larson will have to finish a little bit further back from where he's at now. But Gibbs 1, 2, 3. Hamlin, Truex, Bell. Then Elliott, Larson, Blaney, Chastain, Logano. Pretty consistent race here. Nothing crazy going on. Alright, maybe we'll get some racing in. How much longer should we got lap traffic? Then it will get insane. Denny Hamlin's car looks pretty good. Let's go right along with the 6. He's 14th right now, coming off a win. So yeah, let's talk about last week. Christopher Bell was right ahead of Brad Keselowski, coming to the white flag. I thought Bell had it. Now, they were very much close enough they could have raced it out. It would have been one of the two. Coming to the white flag, Christopher Bell came down pit road, and several other cars, Hamlin, Hamlin, Kyle Busch, guys that were around 4th, around 5th, they all came down pit road. Pretty many wrecks happened last week. A lot of cars were out. They didn't lose that many spots. But Christopher Bell, it costed him the win. And Brad Keselowski won it. And he's locked into the playoffs, running 14th right now. Not a lock by any means for playoffs. But he is now. He's got a win. He's in now. Was not a lock beforehand. Now he's up to 14th in points or whatever. was like low mid-20s. He was struggling, but that win catapulted him up a lot. And I mean, that 6 car, he's in the playoffs. Now that team can worry about getting Chris Buescher in the playoffs. And Buescher, where's he at? He's been very quiet this year. He's around 20th in points. He's running well, though. He's 9th. But that car's been pretty quiet this year. Reddick, Byron, Busch. That car's just been pretty quiet this year. Are all 4 Stewart-Haas cars together? You got Priest 20th, Harvick 21st, Almirola 22nd, and Briscoe 23rd. All 4 Stewart-Haas cars. And Harvick, the only one inside the top 10 in points. Priest is around mid-20s. And then Almirola and Briscoe, especially Briscoe, horrible. They're like 32nd and 34th in points. Briscoe is behind Cody Ware, and he's raced 3 more races than Cody Ware, and he's behind him in points. He's DNF'd 5 of 7 times. Almirola 4 of 7 times. Harvick's just been smooth. He's been consistent, right around 8th, 9th, 10th in points, somewhere around there. And Priest is just about mid-20s. Almirola and Briscoe, it's been horrible, and they're all running 20th through 24th right now, so... Or 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, so... Stenhouse in 24th. He's off to a great start this year, running mid right now. Check in on the leader. Starting to close in on lap traffic. See Cole Custer right there. Quarter of the way through this race. 1 caution. And it's about to get interesting. Elliott starting to close in on the back bumper of the 20 for 3rd. Elliott is 4th in points. I said it last week, and I'm afraid to say it right now. Where's Logano at? I was talking last week about Logano, how he runs so well every week, top 10. I mean, most weeks it's top 5. He qualifies well. He's top 3, top 5. Virtually every week. And then he gets wrecked almost. I mean, he's been wrecked a lot of bad finishes. In the middle of me talking about that, he gets wiped out from 3rd by the 19 of Martin Truex. Not happy about it. Just screwed Logano over, took out a lot of cars. Harvick was taken out in that. Elliott had damage from that. A lot of guys. Ty Dillon, Austin Dillon, and BJ McLeod both flipped last week. They were involved in it. It was just a big wreck. And right now he's running 8th, and now he needs the rebound. He's right around that cut line now, and he was like top 10 in 2-3 DNFs, 2-3 bad races. Been wrecked. He's even wrecked where he didn't DNF and just bad finishes. So Logano running 8th, not too far behind Ross and Blaney. He's right there, some spots in front of him. He's got a good gap back to 9th, which is Buescher, and then Reddick. But yeah, no, I mean, Hamlin's now caught lap traffic. He's caught Cole Custer. We've seen the one wreck. Cindric just kind of got taken out by Michael McDowell. You can see he's running 2nd to last. Cindric 35th, going to go a lap down here. But Hamlin's struggling to get by Custer. And Truex looking for the race lead. Hamlin, now he's going to go underneath the 51 of Cole Custer, looking for a full-time ride for next year. He is in talks with a team. We'll see what happens. Of course, he's for Stewart-Haas. He was in the Cup for Stewart-Haas. Now he's in the Xfinity for them. See what happens to Cole Custer for next year. But Denny Hamlin got by him. Now Bell is on Truex, as Truex struggles to get by him. Looks like they both can probably get by him there in that corner. Bell has put a gap back on the 9, which is now going away because he's being held up by the Custer, but we'll see if quickly the 9 and the 5 can get by Custer. Hamlin and Larson have just swapped the point lead pretty much all year. Every other week or every 2 weeks, they're swapping it back and forth. Larson retook the point lead last week from Hamlin. Of course, now Hamlin's leading. Larson, the only driver in the field with 2 wins, but Hamlin, Truex both with a win right now. 1st and 2nd. Bell was going to win last week. Didn't, obviously. Pitted. Truex is now back on the 11. As the 11 is struggling to get by the 2 of Austin Cindric. Cindric with some damage from the only wreck that happened today so far. Hamlin wide into the corner. Bell is now on Truex. This is going to start getting good here. All three Gibbs cars, they should be playing nice with each other. We'll see. But, Truex underneath Hamlin. It was an eventful race last week for Gibbs because you had Truex wiping out Logano, Bell wiped out Tyler Reddick, and then Bubba Wallace ended up involved in that. Hamlin trying to battle back on the outside, so that incident caused by Bell took out both 2311 cars. Reddick outside the top 20 because of that. He's struggled all year with DNFs. He runs good, gets DNFs. He's right around 10th, or was last time I checked. Truex to the race lead. Elliott and Larson, they've got a bunch of cars behind them because they still haven't gotten by Cole Custer. And Truex, he's going to get by Cindric this time. Yep, Hamlin going to follow him. They're both going to get by him. Elliott now getting by Custer. Just in time for to get to Cindric because now Truex, Hamlin, Bell got by him. They have their sights set on Harrison Burton and the 7 of LaJoy. And in front of them is McLeod. Elliott, Larson, Blaney, they are now on the 2 of Cindric. So 2 cars a lap down. A lot more cars yet to go a lap down here. Truex, a little wobbly into the corner. The 11's there. Not going to try and take advantage of it yet. But now they are on the 21 of Harrison Burton, who has struggled in that car this year. That car struggled last year in real life. Harrison Burton only on a 1-year deal. Truex going to miss the corner. Hamlin's under him for the race lead. Here comes Bell. Can he get under the 19 of Truex? He's gonna try. He's there. Truex got clear of him. No, the 20 sent it in. Ooh, he almost wiped out his teammate Truex. Both of them guilty of it last week. Bell almost did it again. He is going to clear Truex that time. And we got a race. Larson is now 3rd. Elliott 4th. Blaney, Chastain, Logano, Buescher, Reddick, Byron, and Busch. Big train there of cars. All stuck behind the 2 of Cindric. And I think Larson just missed the corner. And Elliott's going to get back by him. He's going to try. We got to watch this. Larson, there's a lot of cars here. He could be going backwards if Blaney tries to get under him here. Blaney's going to try and get under him now. Elliott going to get clear. Blaney not going to get there. Now Chastain to the outside of Blaney. Not going to lose the spot to Logano. Got lucky. And now Elliott misses the corner. Cindric is really holding these guys up. Larson trying to get back by Elliott. Blaney, the next one. Elliott's still fighting to the outside of Larson. Pretty good corner. Is he going to get down in front of Blaney? He's clear. He got lucky. Meanwhile, the front. Hamlin, Bell, Truex still stuck behind Harrison Burton. As we are halfway through this race. One caution, we've gotten quite the green flag run here. Hamlin gonna miss the corner a little bit. Bell looking for the race lead. Not gonna get there. Hamlin had a run there. He's just not taking it. Could have got by Harrison Burton right there. Cindric, I mean, they're not nothing to lose really for these guys. I mean, not too much because Cindric is still in front of Larson, and now Blaney has gotten by Elliott. He is really slowing that group down, but these guys can't get away because Burton, LaJoie, McLeod slowing them down. Another good run by the 11. He is going to look under Harrison Burton that time. He's going to clear him. Christopher Bell next. Not going to be aggressive. He's not going to send it in. Now Hamlin, with the opportunity to get by the 7, could put several cars between himself, and there he goes. He says it's time to go. Bell and Truex still stuck behind Burton and LaJoie, and now Hamlin's on McLeod. Bell under Burton now. Truex is not going to get there. Hamlin, bit of a bump. He definitely got into the back of the 78 there and moved him out of the way. It is time to go, he said. So that's 5 cars a lap down now. Bell by LaJoie. Truex still hasn't gotten by any of them. Bell now has to get by 78. Bell under LaJoie. Truex still behind Burton, I think, unless he got by him. Or no, now you got Burton battling with LaJoie. Truex still behind all of them, and Hamlin's gone. Bell has not even gotten to the bumper of the 78, and Hamlin has put a lot of car lengths on him, and Hamlin's closing in on the next group. Each car you pass, you're getting to a faster car. It might take a little bit more. He's catching the 38 of Todd Gilliland. He's catching McDowell, and he's catching Ty Dillon up here. This is around 30th. And then Gregson in front of him. On lap 62 now of 100. This has been a pretty good race so far. Gonna look through the field, see what's going on here. Reddick by Busher, Byron. Blaney's up to 4th, got by both Hendrick cars. Gilliland and McDowell, so both front row cars going a lap down now. Gilliland. Hamlin's not wasting no time now, he's going. Cars are falling off, cars are slowing down. Hamlin is going, and he's put a pretty good gap on Christopher Bell. All 4 Stewart-Haas cars still together. Breeze, Harvick, Almirola, Briscoe. Hamlin now on McDowell. McDowell's got damage. He was involved in that first wreck when he absolutely ran through the 2 of Cindric. Bell's still stuck behind McLeod. Bell has got by McLeod. And Blaney, Larson, and Elliott are now on Truex, as Truex is still behind Harrison Burton. And in front of Burton is LaJoy. And now in front of him is McLeod, as Bell has now cleared all three of them. Truex hasn't gotten by any of them. Here comes Blaney. Not going to get there. Gibbs trying to hang on to a 1-2-3. We're coming to 33 to go. Larson underneath Blaney. I don't think he's going to get there. He lost momentum down the straightaway. He's not. And now Logano is up to Elliott. He got by Ross earlier. He must have done that. Bell obviously is driven off from this group. Bell has run down Hamlin. Remember, he was 1.8 back. Now he's 9/10 back. So Hamlin must be starting to have some trouble. As Bell is up to Gilliland. There's only one car between them, and the gap ain't that big. Hamlin's still stuck behind McDowell, Ty Dillon. Then there's Noah Gragson and J.J. Yaley in front of them. Bell looking underneath Gilliland. He's going to get there. And the pressure is back on the 11. Hamlin missed the corner a little bit. Bell is there. The pressure is on the 11, without question. As everyone else still hasn't even gotten by any of those three cars back there. Burton, LaJoy, or McLeod. Good exit by the 11 underneath the 34. He's not going to get there. No, he's not. Almost. He had a pretty good exit. Just couldn't get it down the straightaway. Couldn't get under him. McDowell's not great in 1 and 2. That's where Hamlin kind of gains on him. Hamlin's not great in 3 and 4. Hamlin just does not get a good exit off of 4 at all. But in 1 and 2 seems to be where he's able to... A little wide, cut it down. Didn't quite get the run off that time. He's been diamonding it looks like, the last couple of corners. But he does. He's able to get to the bumper of the 34. Just not enough to quite get by him. Have another opportunity here. Bell sends it in real hard. Hamlin not. He's just no longer getting that run off like he was. So this could play into Bell's favor. The 11 now. Closing in on McDowell. McDowell, you can see a little bit of spoiler damage. Like I said before, he was involved in that incident early on. He was the cause of that incident early on. Not going to finish super well here today. But Denny Hamlin. Christopher Bell. Regardless, it looks like Joe Gibbs is going to get the win today unless a caution comes out. Could change the story. But Truex, Blaney, Larson, Elliott, Logano, Chastain, Byron, Reddick. So the rest of the field's still in relatively close to the same order. And they still haven't even gotten by any of these three. And that results in the gap we see to Hamlin and Bell. We are coming to 20 to go. Laps are winding down quickly. How nice do the teammates play? Hamlin looking to take the point lead back. It'll be close with the way they're running now. I'm not sure if it'll be quite enough. Christopher Bell looking for redemption, and he's underneath the 11. The run down the straightaway, he's not going to get there. Back in line he has to go. But the 20 should have won last week, without a doubt. Should have won that race. Pitted coming to the white flag, and the 6 car ended up winning it. Bell trying to win today. Another really good run for the 20 team. 2 runs in a row. Couldn't get it last week. Can he steal one from Hamlin? Hamlin already 1 win in the books. Point leader, or could be the point leader. If he can close it out and make up 10 points to Ty Larson, 11 to beat him. This is the 8th race of the season. So I have 18 to go before playoffs. And this has probably been the most normal, realistic race, which surprises me, but I'm thankful. This race has been clean, smooth, it's been nice, it's been normal. And there it is, underneath McDowell. Not going to get the power down. And the 20 looked to the outside of him. I don't think that was ever going to work. He doesn't want to give Gillen the opportunity to get under him. We got 15 to go. Truex has gotten by Harrison Burton. LaJoy and McLeod still for him to go by. Now it's Blaney's turn to try and get by him, and then Larson. I assume then Elliott. Yeah, Logano. But battle for the lead right here. Hamlin was definitely close enough to dive in, make a move on McDowell there. He's just kind of riding. Coming to 10 to go. Pressure is on for Bell to get by the 11 now. You can see Bell sends it in harder, but rolled the corner pretty well. He's definitely a little better in 1 and 2. Hamlin gets a good run off. He's just not making the move on McDowell. He needs to be. Make Bell get by him. Get by Ty Dillon. That helps you get a gap in cars in between you and second. 9 to go. He gets a good run off, but he doesn't get to McDowell till at the end of the straightaway, and he's not going to quite get there this corner, this lap. I wouldn't say Truex is any threat, as he has gotten by LaJoy and McLeod, so he could be if he's able to get there. I mean, he's a whole, you can see he's, 4 seconds back now. He's already down to 3.2. And it is a mess back there. Blaney, Elliott going by Larson, Blaney. You see Logano trying to make moves. They are racing back there. Truex 3.2. He only took 2/10 out of the gap that time. 7 to go. He needs 5/10 a lap to get there. About 5/10 a lap to get there. 5 to go. He got 4/10 that time. He's coming. Truex could be a factor. Then you got to get by Gillen, and I don't see that happening. He might get to Bell. I mean, these guys are gonna have to get to racing for anything crazy to happen. But he's coming. But now we got 5 to go. Sorry, now we got That's a difference. I screwed that up. Now we have 5 to go. It's a whole another lap for Truex to. Truex is down to 2.2. Another 4/10, and Bell underneath Hamlin. He missed the corner. Bell to the race lead. Gonna get clear of Hamlin. Hamlin cannot let Gillen get there. No problem. Nope, didn't let him get there. Bell to the lead. Truex down to 1.5. We could have 20 cars racing for the lead right now if they all could have just got by the lap traffic, but they couldn't do it. 3 to go. Still 1.5, so he no longer gained on that lap. Coming to 2 to go. Hamlin's on Larson, or on Bell. He's got to get by him. Bell chose. Now he is going to go by McDowell. 2 to go. Truex is not going to get there. The 11 not going to get by McDowell. He had to get by him that corner. He had to. Christopher Bell going to take the white flag. McDowell still between Bell and Hamlin. Hamlin not even going to get by him here. And Christopher Bell just going to stay behind the 77 to Ty Dillon out of turn 4. Truex a late charge. Not going to get there. Christopher Bell with a redemption win, and he wins at Martinsville. Man, that could be 2 in a row for Bell. Could have been 2 in a row for Christopher Bell. We know Bell is good at Martinsville, but what a win. What a race. What a normalcy race. That race went by pretty quick, I felt like to me. Still 37 minutes, but went by pretty quick. You know, when you don't spend the whole time under caution, but a normal race, really. Blaney races his way to 4th. Gibbs a 1, 2, 3, and then Ty Gibbs in 13th. Ty Gibbs still having a great season so far. Blaney, Larson, Elliott, Logano, Byron, Chastain, Reddick. Normalcy, Stuart Haas. So Harvick did end up being the best finisher. Got 19th. And then Priest 21st. Almirola 22nd. Briscoe 23rd. Not ideal. Definitely not a good week. But just glad to have those cars finish. All 4 of them all together. But then Stenhouse, Jones, Corey LaJoy. That's not good. He was, 15th in points? He's been doing great. But a normal week. And he finishes 34th. Not good for Senjek. 30th in points. He's not going to pass anybody finishing 35th. Yeah, with that being said, though, Wallace around 16th. Bowman, pretty decent week. Suarez continuing his consistency. Same with Ty Gibbs. Buescher, quiet year, but a good finish here. Top 11's normal, really. All those guys. Keselowski 18th after a win. Allmendinger lost a lot of spots after last week, but again, this is just the 2002 points. I'll be sure to update our points. And Talladega, so much for normalcy, right? Talladega is next. So there you go. Most laps led now goes to Hamlin. Then Larson, Chastain, Truex, Bell. It's only been 16 drivers to even lead a lap this year. Not too many, but hey, with that being said, guys, race number 8 is done. Race number 9 is Dega. Let me go to, is it Richmond? California, and then Richmond, then Dover. Or Charlotte, then Dover. Yeah. Pocono, Michigan, whatever. So, all right. That being said, peace, guys. Appreciate anybody who watched for watching. Hopefully this is an entertaining series for you guys. But that being said, peace.